Hello traders, again welcome back to new video. So today it's a trading session and also I will give you the clarity explanation of all of these trades. So here I already take few trades and no need to worry. Okay, here we can see that some rejection and some reversal candle. So here we can go with sellers after this. So I'm going to place a put option here. And here the market is moving up. Here we can go with buyers because it's consolidating, and here it's better to place a put option, but I need a good entry. Okay, here we can go with sellers. Okay, very good entry, but here the sellers are again trying. So anyway, you must watch the video completely because after this trading session I can see some rejection now, but the sellers are still trying to go down. If it's a bearish candle, then we can place a call option in the next trade. So we can see some rejection also. Okay, it's a loss. Here again we can go with sellers because it might be it's like we can see that it's consolidating and following green red pattern. So sometimes it will break. So after one error it will again move up. That's why I placed a call option here, and here it was a winning trade. Here there is no rejection, so we can go with sellers again here. It's again sellers are trying. Okay, we can see suddenly rejected and moving up. It will be a green candle. 95% of the time this one will be a green one. Okay, you must watch the video completely because after this I will make it clear the reasons of all of this trade. Okay, so okay, we can see it was a winning trade. So here it's again better to go with buyers because it's a reversal candle. Here if it come down we can place a call option with some. Okay, I'm going to place a call option here. Okay, it's very good entry point. Here sometimes the sellers will again enter, but I place my trade at the right place at the rejection point, so definitely it will close above. If it may be a red candle, okay, maybe 30% of the time here sellers also we can expect. Okay, but definitely it will close above my entry point because I place my order below of that rejection point. It may be a seller's candle, but I expect this one will be a winning trade because of my entry point. Okay, here we can see. Okay, so you can see it's just close above my entry. Okay, that's how trading on the basis of the rejection point. So that's very important in the binary option. So here it's going down. Okay, here we can see strong sellers are entering. Okay, here it's rejecting. So if it's a red candle, then after this we can go with the buyers here because here we can see a level and we can see it's rejected and start to go up. Okay, which means the buyers are active at that area, but we need to look at the closing point also. Otherwise the sellers will again try to fill the gap. And also in these kind of area, it's try to take trade with some margin of safety. Okay. Okay, still there is a small gap. So I need a good entry. Then I will go with buyers. The market need to come down. Okay. Okay, here I'm going to place a call option. Oh, it's little bit late entry. Because if I get my order at the exact this point, okay, in that blue line, then that will be more good. I expect this one will hit that point and reject and start to. Okay, we can see that it's start to go up. Yeah, it's going up. But sometimes this one we can see there is a wick and it will try to make one another red, that may be like weak doji, something like that. Okay, this one also a winning trade. I expect the present candle also will be a bullish, because we can see that it is the next possible reversal area, right? So still there is a gap and the bias. Okay, here if it go up again and if I get a good entry above that blue, okay, here I'm going to place a put option. Okay, very good entry point, because it's a rejection point here. Okay, definitely the market will, the candle will be 100%, it's a green candle, but my entry is very at a good point. Okay, because I place my order exactly above of that rejection point. So definitely the market will close below of my entry. Okay, so if you know how to trade on the basis of the rejection point, then you will get loads of opportunities. There is no need to wait more times. Okay, here we can see it's rejecting, and we can see it's again rejecting and go down, right? Okay, still just look, it was also a winning trade. So that's how trading on the basis of the rejection point. And here in this, after this, it's better to place a put option with some margin of safety, but I need a good entry, or otherwise it's better to avoid in these kind of situation. That's mostly the doji is forming, because it's like, because of that green is still not much weak. Okay, it have rejection, but sometimes one bias may also chance to enter, so it's better to avoid. There is some errors on my screen, I don't know why. Okay, here I'm going to place a put option. So for few seconds my screen was off, I don't know why, and I expect that maybe because of some technical issues. Here again the buyers are trying here. Okay, so in the look at the last candle, I told you that in this area we can expect weak type candle, right? That's because there is a rejection on that last bullish candle, but still there is a small gap to the actual area, so the buyers also chance to enter here. So that's why we avoid that trade. And but I expect the market reverse from that level, but it didn't reverse, and it may be a losing trade. If it is lows, then definitely we can go with sellers again, because now the market is at the actual sellers area. So okay, it's a very good entry point, so I'm going to place a put option. Okay, you can see I got a good entry here, but that buy is also strong. There is a rejection and it. Okay, now we can see sellers are entering, strong sellers entry. So I expect this one also a winning trade. Now how rejection also. Maybe in these kind of area also, maybe in the last seconds the buyers may chance to make weak doji type candles sometimes. Okay, but after that the market will reverse. Here it's risky trade now, but my entry is very good, because okay, we can see some rejection. You can see when it hit my entry point, suddenly rejecting. Okay, which means okay, it's buyers are also trying. Okay, it was also winning trade because of my entry point, because I place my order at the exact rejection point. Okay, so we can check the result. Okay, here got one loss and all others was winning trade, right? So if you know how to trade, I mean how to trade in the rejection point, then definitely that in all kind of market you will get loads of opportunity. There is no need to wait for a long time to get an entry. Okay, you will get fast, I mean you will get loads of entries in very less time. So that's the power of the price action, because in the binary option the price action is everything. So if you have the wide knowledge in price action, then you can easily beat the market, and you will get constant winning trades like this. Okay, so I expect it's Clear for everyone? So we can move to the education part. Okay, so look, the last one was a red candle. Okay, we can move to the education part. So now I'm going to deeply explain you the reasons of all of these trades. So here we can see that the market is in an uptrend, right? So, and when the buyers reach at this level, we can see two bearish candle from this point. Okay, and after that, the buyers start to again move up. We know that if you consider this like our resistance, okay, it's our resistance area, right? It's our resistance area, and we can see that now the market is, I mean, just look at the second green candle. If you observe here, we can see that it reached only this area. Okay, we know that the actual resistance is almost exact this position, and if you observe the wick of the second green candle, it only here. Okay, it's, I mean, the buyers reached only this area, and the buyers was unable to retouch the resistance. Okay, we know that it's our resistance, and this candle only reached here, and it didn't retouch this area. Okay, so we can expect the market to fill that gap. Okay, or sometimes after hitting this level, the sellers may directly enter, but here I placed a call option because of the strong uptrend. I know that suddenly the sellers don't enter here because of this buyer's force. Okay, maybe if it's in like a range market, I will only place a put option with some margin of safety. Okay, here also you can place, but sometimes it may chance to make a strong candle because of this force of buyers. So here, in my opinion, if it retouch, I mean, if the second candle retouch this level, and if the wick close like this, then it's better to place a put option with some margin of safety in this candle because it's already retouched. But here in this candle, it only reached this area. Okay, it was the wick, and it didn't retouch. So that's why I placed a call option in this candle, and it was a winning trade. So after that, in this candle, okay, in this candle we can confidently go with the sellers because we know that it's a sellers area, and we can see two strong candles here. There is a level here, and now the buyers become very weak. We can see strong rejection. Okay, so we can place a put option in this candle. Okay, it's a shooting star candle at the resistance, a reversal sign. Okay, so I expect this one clear, so we can move to the next one. Okay, we can move to the next one. That's why I placed a call option in this candle. So here, if you take from here, then you can easily understand. I will make it clear because we can see that it's our, I mean, this one is one of the setup in our ebook, right? So according to this, we can see that the first wick was broken by the third candle. So just look at the closing point of our confirmation candle, and we can see that our confirmation candle closed at a reversal point, right? It closed at a reversal point. So if it closed like that, I told you that you need to wait for one retracement. So here we can see our retracement candle, and after that you need to place a call option in this candle, and that will be a winning trade here, right? So after that, just look what the next candle. Here we can see that it was a red candle, and it's a doji type, right? It's very weak red candle, and we can see that there is a level here. We can see so many rejection, which means there is a strong support area here, right? So if the market come back and hit this level, then we know that it will definitely reject, right? And here we can see that say red, and after it's a green, okay, right, and after again a red. So we know that this pattern will work effectively in the consolidation area. We know that the market is consolidating between these two levels, right? So in this candle, okay, we can place a call option because of this green red pattern, and also after our trading setup we placed a call option in this candle, and after that we are seeing a weakness in seller's case, right? So we can easily place a call option in this candle without any doubts, and that will be a winning trade. Okay, so I expect this one is clear. Okay, we can move to the next trade. That's why I placed a put option. Here we can see it was a deep win, right? It was a deep win here. Here we can see that from maybe from this position, the buyer start to go up and it made an uptrend, a strong uptrend, right? And from this point, we can see three sellers candle, which means the sellers are active at that area, right? And after that, again the buyers try to broke that level, and we can see it broke. Okay, it broke this level, and just look at the next candle. Okay, just look at the next green candle. It was a very, I mean, this green was very weak candle, right? Okay, and from this point we can see continuous sellers entry. There are three candles here, but if you observe in this movement we can't find three can maximum one or two. There is no two candles also, it's only one candle that we can find here. So which means here now we can see three continuous sellers candles, which means the sellers are active at that area. That's the first thing that we need to consider. So after that, again a very strong bullish candle with some rejection, right? We know that if you're seeing these kind of strong candle, okay, it's a sign of reversal. That's another reason, right? And just look at the next candle. Usually after this green, okay, after this green, most of the time in this candle we can expect sellers entry, but because of the strong uptrend, again the buyers try to make a green candle, but it was very weak candle. Maybe this one may be the broker's manipulations too. There is a probability because we know that's the AQ and all other binary options are manipulating in these kind of weak candles. Okay, so if it's a loss, okay, if you trade a, like if you place a put option in this candle, maybe that will be a loss, and you can easily use one step martingale in the next candle, because we know that the buyers are going to give up. Okay, because we can see some reverse sign already we saw, and also now in this candle also we can see a weakness. Okay, the buyers become very weak. So I got so many reasons to go with sellers here, but I know that the buyers are in force. Okay, the buyers are in force. We can see an uptrend, so I wait and I got a good entry here. Okay, I got a good entry and I place a put option with a good margin of safety. Maybe if it's make any weak green candle, then also this one will be a winning trade. But if you are seeing the situation, there is, just wait, if you are seeing these kind of situation in the resistance, then you can directly place a put option in this candle. There is no need to worry, and that will be 99% winning trade, because it's completely the buyers become weak. Okay, we got sign. Okay, so that's why we can place a put option in this candle directly. So I expect the explanation is clear for everyone, so you can ask me any doubts. Okay, we can move to the next trade, and here we can see actually this market is little bit, we can see it's not fair. Okay, we can see so many wicks and so many rejection. In my opinion, it's better to avoid to take trade in these kind of markets. Always choose a healthy market. And here if you observe this situation, we can see that the market is in consolidating, and there is a resistance here, right, and there is a support here. Okay, and if you observe clearly, we can see that it's following after this three green, it's consolidating, and it's continuously following green red pattern. Okay, so that's the reason why I placed a call option in this candle, but it was a loss. Okay, it was very weak red candle again. So, but in the next candle, I again placed a call option and it was a winning trade. Now I am going to tell you an important thing when you are trading with these kind of pattern or the green red pattern. So if you lose, if you place a call option in this candle, maybe again we can expect sellers like this sometimes. Okay, which means now that pattern it's over. Okay, so if you found two red after following these green red pattern, okay, if you found two red like this, then no need to worry, just immediately again place a call option. Okay, immediately again place a call option, because we are trading in the binary. So in the binary option, one mistakes or the one error or again a pullback, it's common. Okay, there is no need to worry, but you can easily recover that loss in the next trade. Okay, so that will be winning. So after that I again placed a call option and that was a winning trade. But if you are seeing these kind of weeks here, actually the sellers want to reach this level, they want to cross this level, that's why it's making low like this. So if you are seeing these kind of low, then you must keep a good entry point. Okay, it's better to place at least 50% of this wick. When the in this kind of situation, like if the sellers made low like this, then when the market open here, and most of the time it will come down. Okay, and when it crosses the 50% of this level of this wick, okay, then from this position you can place a call option, and definitely most of the time after it will go up, it will reject and go up, and that will be a green candle. Okay, so I will show you that in the next trade, then you will clear that. Okay, we can see this one. So here that we can see after it's a bullish entry, right? So after this one error, we know that previously the market was following the green red pattern, but here we can see two red, right? So I told you that if you are seeing these two red, then there is no need to worry. Most of the time again the buyers will make a bullish candle, and if you have any fear to place your order, okay, maybe you have a doubt that because of this new low again the sellers may chance to reach this level, definitely there is a chance. Okay, but according to this market behavior, we can see that it's in consolidation area and it's a ranging type market. Okay, so we know that if it's a trendy market, then we can easily, if it's a strong downtrend, then maybe the sellers may directly enter. Okay, but here the situation is different. It's a completely ranging market for a long time, and now it's consolidating, okay, between this level. So here there is a strong support area, and now the market closed near to that support. I agree that there is a new low, but there is only one reason for sellers, and there are lots of reasons, or there are lots of probabilities for a bullish candle here. So if you have fear, then just wait, and when the market reach almost to 50%, then we can place a call option from that 50% point of that wick. Then that also will be a safe entry. Okay, so that's it. So we can move to the next trade. Okay, we can discuss this one. That's why I placed a put option here. Here we can see that there is a resistance area here. Okay, there is a resistance area here, and here we can see some strong rejection from the sellers. So in the next candle we can see sellers entry. Okay, it's a sellers entry, but this one also tried to make a new high and it reached here, right? So again the buyers try to broke that level. That's why here again we can see bullish entry. Okay, again we can see bullish entry, but just look at the closing point. this one also closed at the exact resistance, okay, at the exact point. So that's the reason why I placed a put option in this candle, and that was a winning trade, because already we saw seller sign. Okay, again we saw strong rejection. Again, when the market tried to broke that level, we can see strong rejection and suddenly strong sellers entry. Okay, and again the buyers try. We know that's a strong uptrend, very strong uptrend. So because of that, again the buyers try to broke that level, but it was unable to broke that level. And in this time, okay, in this green candle, there is no new high. Okay, there is no new high. Okay, the sellers close exactly at the resistance. Okay, we already saw rejection and seller sign, so many reasons to go with sellers, and also it's a sellers area. So now the buyers close at the sellers area, so that's why I placed a put option in this candle. So it was also a winning trade. Okay, so we expect this one clear for everyone. Okay, we can move to the next trade. So here also we can see that it was a strong uptrend. Start from here and again it's made go up, and in this point we can see one red, again one red, and so many green candle after that, right? So if you observe here from this point, we can see 3 red candle continuously, and after that the buyers try to broke that level. Again we can see in this candle buyers become very weak, right? So suddenly sellers entry, and the sellers made a new high here. Okay, sellers made a new high here, and we know that it was a strong uptrend. So that's why in this candle again the buyers try to go up, right? Again the buyers try to go up because of this buyers force, because the trend was uptrend here. So suddenly the buyers don't allow the sellers to push the market down, so definitely they will beat. Okay, they will again try to push the market upside. That's why again we can see the buyers try to go up, but the sellers also tried, and sellers try to reach this area and buyers try to reach this area. And here it's an indecision, right? It's like spinning top, there are folds from both sides. From this side the sellers are trying, and from this side the buyers are trying. Okay, so we need to consider these all points, because we already see sellers are active at that area, and suddenly the buyers become very weak. It's a weakness of buyers. Okay, and also now the sellers are in force here. Okay, again in this green candle there is no new high, and say weak spinning top. We know that at the resistance the spinning top is a reversal sign, and previously we saw shooting star at the resistance. Okay, so which means now the buyers are going to give up. We can expect a trend reversal also. So that's the reason why I placed a put option in this candle, and that was also a winning trade. Okay, so that's it. So I expect this one also clear. It's nothing. We can see so many reversal, okay, which is supporting for the sellers, and also now the buyers become very weak when compared to these candles. Now the buyers become very weak. We can see weakness in this candle and also in this candle, right? So that's it. So that's the reason why I placed a put option in this candle, and we can move to the next trade. That's why I placed it here a call option. Okay, so it's a continuation of the last trade. So we can see that from this position the market start to move down, right? The market start to move down from this area. Okay, so we can see that, just wait. Okay, we can see that if you observe here properly, we can see that it's following, the market is following the red, again green, again red, again green, again red. Okay, so if you consider this pattern, so we need to place a call option in this candle, right? Okay, according to this pattern, but it's not like any cancellation area. It's consolidating, but it's the trend start to move down also. Okay, but it's not like the last one. I mean, maybe in the fourth or fifth, like that we already discussed one example. It's not like that. Okay, that was, it's between two, just wait, that was like, I mean, it's moving up and down between this point, but it's, I mean, here we can see this green red pattern in a trending form. Okay, so if you place a call option after this red, okay, in this candle, just think like that we placed a call option in this candle and that was a loss, right? So after that, what we will do, I told you that if you are seeing this pattern and if you find two red continuously, then you can apply one step of martingale here. But here we don't place any trade and we don't lose any money. Okay, because I know that definitely the market will chance to fill this gap, because from this position that we can see green candle. Okay, I mean the buyers are entering from this point. Minimum the market need to reach this level, otherwise this red candle, I mean the wick need to retouch this point. Okay, then only we can place a call option directly. Okay, and just look at the next candle. Actually it's closed here, still there is a gap. Okay, still there is a gap, but look at the wick, it retouched at this level. Okay, so then also I told you that's better to place a trade with some margin of safety, because maybe sometimes here also it's respecting this level. Maybe after hitting this point it may chance to form a bearish candle like this and try to fill that gap. There is also a probability like that, that also we need to consider. But the most probability for the next candle here, it's a green candle. So that's the reason why I placed a call option, because it's retouched. Okay, if this red candle didn't retouch, then I am not going to place a call option in this candle, because I was confident. Then also I tried to keep a good entry point at this blue line, but I got my entry here only. But that was directly a green candle and that was also a winning trade. So if you are seeing these green red pattern, and again if you see two red continuously, then I told you that in the binary options, one pullback or retracement or like error is common. Okay, that's common, so there is no need to worry. Again you can place a call option in this candle. But if the gap is very big and if the second candle didn't retouch this point or the nearest support, then it's better to avoid that. Okay, when it retouch, okay, when it retouch like this, maybe in the next candle, okay, that may be a red, and just observe that, like we can consider that it's a red candle. Okay, but it was unable to retouch this actual level. Okay, in that situation, maybe again we can expect a seller's entry to retouch or to fill that gap. Okay, so that will work like that. So here it retouched, so I am confident here. So that's the reason why I placed a call option in this candle, and that was a winning trade. I expect that it's not confusing. Okay, so if it's not clear, you can again ask me or you can comment. Definitely I will make it more clear, or you can message me on Telegram. I can help you. There is no need to worry. So I expect this one also clear. So okay, we can discuss the next trade. So for discussing this one, that we need to take from here. Okay, so after these two green candle, I just waited for this one, right? I don't directly place my trade here, but after seeing this red candle, I again placed a put option in this candle, and this one was a loss for me. It was my own mistake, because if you observe the overall chart here, every time that we can see that it's strong red candles. Okay, but now the seller's candle is very weak here. Okay, but I thought that because of this rejection point, it will take reverse from this area. Okay, it respect this level. I thought like that. So but just wait, it didn't respect that level. This buyers broke that level and closed here. Okay, so after that, I know that it's the actual resistance area here. So we can see rejection here. Okay, it's a strong candle, I agree that, but we already saw some seller sign from this area and it's like a range market. Okay, so definitely the levels, the market will respect the levels. Okay, so that's the reason why I again placed the put option, but in this time I exactly placed it at the rejection point because I got a good entry here. Okay, and also here also just we can see that's the seller's tried, but when it hit this point suddenly rejected and go up. Most of the time this one will be a red. Okay, this one will be a red, but maybe in the 5 to 10% of the time that the buyers will make a doji candles like this. If there is any small gap, then they will try to fill. Okay, actually this one looking like it's reversed only because hit the unwanted levels like this. Okay, that's common in the binary, that's common, no need to worry. So after this, if you are seeing these combination at the resistance, at the exact resistance, then you can place again put option and that will be winning trade after seeing this candle. Okay, so just wait. So after this you can see it's a weak sellers and again the buyers try to broke that level and it closed here and now it at the exact resistance. So in this candle I placed a put option. Okay, but here I won't because of my entry. Otherwise if I lose here, then definitely I will again place a put option and that will be a winning trade because now the market is at the resistance and I can see weakness in buyers. Okay, the buyers become very weak here. So in the next candle definitely the sellers will enter. Okay, that's it. So if you are seeing these combination, these two candles combination at the resistance, that should be at the exact resistance, right? So if it's like trending market or ranging, that doesn't matter. Just consider levels. Okay, it's a FNR level, then you can place a put option here. Okay, and if you are seeing this support area, now I am telling the case of the resistance, but if you are seeing this support area, don't place a put option. The buyers may again try to go up. Okay, here I mean FNR means resistance only and not support. Okay, so I expect this one also clear for everyone. So if you are seeing this combination the resistance, you can place a put option after this green. Okay, we can see it's a strong rejection. It's enough to place a put option in this candle, but unfortunately it hit this level and rejected. Otherwise if it don't hit this area, it's only come to here or close like this, then it will be a red only. Okay, because of hitting this point it's reversed and made a weak bullish candle like this. Okay, that's it. Anyway, it's enough. I expect this one clear for everyone and just join the Telegram channel for the daily updates, and also the signal also will restart, plan to restart maybe in the this month or the next month, maybe in this month that we can expect. So and also now the registration also started for the trading program. It's our course is purely based on the price action and loads of short trading setup added in the new course. Okay, so there are lots of updations now. So if anyone want to participate, they can contact. Okay, they can contact and the contact details on the description. So I think it's enough. So all of you wish you good profit and we should have a nice